Alright, so I guess we'll be going to the other casinos now to talk to them, see what they're up to. Because I think that's what I'm going to do. And then we're going to start heading out to the Legion and everybody else, the Boomers, get all that started. And then slowly grind away on those quests, but for now...
You dig this crazy scene or what?
No, I don't. Well, we can leave, I think. Unless I can talk to one of these. Can I talk to one of these in here, actually? Oh no, that leads out to the strip, and that leads out to the strip. Okay, so there's 2 extra exits, which makes no sense. So right there, and... right here, yeah. Okay, that was confusing. Now
The
what?
eyes of the mighty Kaisar are upon you. He admires your accomplishments and bestows upon you the exceptional gift of his mark. Any crimes you may have perpetrated against the Legion are hereby forgiven. Kaisar will not extend this mercy a second time. My lord requires your presence at his camp at Fortification Hill. His mark will guarantee your safe conduct through our lands. Incidentally, it will interest you to know that the man you seek has fled the Strip and is likely making haste for Kaisar's camp as we speak.
I accept.
Seek Kaisar by way of Cottonwood Cove, south of Nelson. The Cursor Lucullus will be waiting.
Alright, that's another thing to do. Jesus, okay, so now we're gonna go... the Ultralux? Did I get all my weapons back? I better have got all my weapons back. Okay. I mean, they're just gonna get taken away again, so... you know, no big deal. It's one thing I hate about this in the Strip. Take away all my weapons and all my other things.
Beg your pardon, but could I trouble you to turn over your weapons?
Sure, here you go.
My deepest apologies for the slightest inconvenience. You have my assurance that everything will be returned upon your departure. But we simply can't have anyone waving their weapons around in the hotel. It's not the atmosphere we wish to cultivate. Please, enjoy your stay.
Okay. The hell are you?
You hear there was some kind of shootout at one of them casinos on the Strip? Some people got killed or something. Beg your pardon, stranger, but I'm looking for someone. You ain't seen a young man with dark brown hair and a white hat on lately, have you?
No, I haven't.
Ain't nobody got one darn piece of news about my boy. Not one lousy speck of information. Ain't got one Brahmin unaccounted for across a dozen ranches. But I'm here for an hour and my own son just up and disappears on me.
You lost your son?
My boy, Ted. He was right here. I didn't leave him but a minute. I told him to stay put while I talked some things over with the White Glove folks. He was never one to stay tied down to a spot, though. Gets that from his mother. Got most of my staff out looking for him now. I'd be out myself, but I keep hoping he'll show up back here. Of course, if he does that, I'll whoop him till his skinny hide turns to leather for putting me through this. But that don't mean I wouldn't be grateful.
Let me help you find your
I'd
son.
be more than happy to have you. Heck, I'll hire anybody with a pair of legs and at least one good eye at this point. There'd be a lot of money in it for you if you can get him back to me safe. And if he ain't, you can bet I'll pay for the names of the sons of bitches responsible.
Okay.
I'll be here.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. So talking to one of the White Gloves members. Let's see if I can go do that. Unless this is where I came in at. It is. Whoa, man, I am not with it today. Let's go this way. Through here. Actually, wait, what? Oh, that is... Look, we don't speak of what happened, okay? We edit that out. We don't worry about it.
How may I be of service, sir?
You have any work that needs to be done?
No, not from the likes of you, I'm afraid. I don't think you'd have the stomach for it. Better look elsewhere.
Okay. That wasn't the guy I need to talk to, was it?
Morning.
Yes, it is.
How may I be of service, sir?
Okay, what can you tell me about the organization?
My, such a popular question. I suppose it is only natural to see us and wonder what it is that makes us special. The White Glove Society has only just made itself known to the public, of course, but our pedigree was established over generations. Were we always so refined? I'd be lying if I said yes. But I've always felt we were destined for a place atop modern society. And now, here we are. Not everyone can wear the finest clothes and eat the finest foods, obviously. That's just the reality we live in. But surely we can agree that the most tasteful, sophisticated people are the most deserving. That's what the White Glove Society is all about.
Okay, there has to be more on this. Can't be it. Looks like we're going to the gourmet thing. I don't know what the hell that is, but... The food place? Is it food? Yeah, it's food. Hey bitch, what do you want?
How do you... Welcome to the Ultralux. I do hope it exceeds your every expectation.
No, it doesn't. Do you work here?
I do, but one can hardly call it work. I think of myself as a caretaker rather than a common laborer. I suppose it is a labor of love if it can be called labor at all. We at the White Glove Society are all responsible for maintaining the beauty and class of the Ultralux. And as its founder, I suppose it falls to me to decide how we go about it.
I'm looking for someone who went missing here recently.
This again? I thought this was all settled. I answered every one of that investigator's questions to his satisfaction and gave all the help I could. I know our reputation hasn't always been spotless, but that's all in the past now. How some people can't get over it is beyond me. For the last time, the White Glove Society has never and will never consume human flesh for any reason. It's written in the charter.
They used to eat human flesh?
Now, didn't I already tell you that we don't do that sort of thing? We do not engage in cannibalism here under any circumstances. Though we haven't always been the White Glove Society. There was another time, a dark time, when we went by a different name. But that's all changed now. We've evolved past such base impulses since settling into our new home. I've seen to it that those days are behind us.
It's okay, I eat people too, you can tell me the truth.
You disgust me. How dare you say such a filthy thing in my establishment? I ought to have you arrested. You'll kindly mind your tongue, or we shan't speak any further.
Who'd you talk to about this appearance?
There was an investigator who came through here last week. He'd been hired by a young man whose bride-to-be went missing during their stay here. Well, you can already guess what probably happened, can't you? It seems perfectly likely that she got cold feet and ran off. And that young groom just didn't have a clue, the poor dear.
Okay, I'm investigating someone else, a man. He just recently went missing.
A man? Well, then this can't be. 2 disappearances in my hotel? What will people say? I'm going to have a word with my staff about security on the premises. Whether these people are found or not, our guests simply must feel safe in their own rooms.
Is there any way I could talk to the investigator?
Why, yes, I think so, if he hasn't checked out yet, that is. I had our maitre d' Mortimer offer him a complimentary room for as long as it took for him to be satisfied. You see, the White Glove Society remains the very picture of courtesy, even in the face of such impolite accusations. We have nothing to hide here.
Okay.
Ta-ta.
Okay, I could ask about that. Which I will in a second.
Morning.
I just want to see the names of the people here. I don't see anybody special so far. Gambler, 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 gambler. Come on, get out of the way. So yeah, we should be good on that part. So if I go back down and talk to him, which is what I'm going to do. Bathhouse. Well, we'll see about that. Wherever this guy was he through here? God, I don't even remember. I have such a terrible, terrible memory. This is back out in the main... Oh, I could talk to, what's his face, couldn't I? If I wanted to. Okay. I could ignore that. Do I want to ignore them? Not really. I kind of want to do a lot with everyone first. Just get a feel out. But I think I'm going to take over New Vegas. Because I know I didn't do that in my first playthrough a long time ago. I remember that much. I mean, I don't remember it all, but I remember that much. But yeah, you're like right here, dude. I can't believe I walked right past you.
How may I be of service, sir?
Well, I'll ask that after. But, free room to private investigator?
Private investigator. Ah, yes, I remember the gentleman. This was about the missing bride. Such an awful thing. I do hope he finds her whereabouts. If I might pry, have you found something that will help his investigation?
Yes, I have critical... No, not yet. I just need to speak with him. More, I'm on an investigation too. I'm hoping we can help each other.
You are? Nothing so grim as his investigation, I hope. Now, ordinarily, we don't give out guest information, but I think given the circumstances, he'll want to speak with you. Let's see. He hasn't checked out yet. If you head back to the hotel rooms, his will be one floor directly above you after you exit the lobby. I hope we can put this whole matter to rest at last.
Okay. I heard you eat on flesh.
Ah, yes. I've heard that one too. Jealous people say such nasty things. I feel sorry for them.
Oh, man. Let's talk about something else. Okay, goodbye. Let me talk to this investigator guy, because maybe I could help out with him, and he might give me information. Maybe. But, you know, since it's here, I might as well get it done. Oh. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's dead. Matchbook.
Over here. Over here.
Yeah. Thought I wasn't gonna have weapons on me, huh? You thought wrong. Nobody heard that, right? Yeah, nobody heard that. We're good. Hello.
Morning.
Good morning. Wait, where am I going? Steam room at 4 p.m. Okay, that's because I didn't read it. Okay. Yeah, okay. I just didn't read it. Come on, guys, get in. Please keep your clothes on, Lily. I don't want to deal with this. Okay, it is 11:23 a.m. We gotta wait 5 hours. All right, let's see. Is he coming in? I hope. So I gotta stand up. Oh, steam rooms. I thought that was the steam room. Whatever.
Who are you?
I keep failing. Just someone who found a matchbook.
Matchbook? What about the man I gave it to?
Yeah, he did.
Oh my goodness me. They must know he was talking to someone on the inside. They'll be watching everyone closer now. I knew this was a mistake.
Who are you afraid of?
Mortimer. If he realizes it was me the investigator was planning to meet, he'll have me killed.
So is Mortimer behind the disappearances?
Yes. The White Glove Society strictly forbids eating humans. But we weren't always the White Glove Society. Mortimer and some of the others have regressed to the old ways.
Oh, so you do
They've
eat
taken
still.
many people over the last few months, but always from Freeside or secluded places where they wouldn't be missed. It wasn't enough. Lately, they've gone for tourists here on the Strip, even in the hotel. I guess that's the hazard of a cannibal becoming a gourmet. It's hard to please a refined palate.
What were you supposed to discuss here?
The girl, the one who disappeared. I know what happened to her.
What do you know happened to her?
Because I distracted her fiancé while they took her. Well, I'm not proud of it, but I had to. They could see I was having second thoughts. Some of the White Gloves began meeting privately a while back. Started talking about how we'd lost our identity. I started attending because I thought it was about changing our politics. Then they started talking about returning to the old ways, and there was no way out. They'd kill me for the things I heard them say.
What about Ted Gunderson?
He's alive, as far as I know. They're trying to keep him fresh. Mortimer has special plans for him. The White Glove Society has a banquet every night at 7. It's in our private section. Mortimer wants to reintroduce humans into our cuisine. Since eating people is a crime we punish by death, he's going to do it in secret. After everyone has eaten it, he'll tell them. With no real way to punish everyone, in Mortimer's mind anyway, their minds will be open to the idea of eating people as a delicacy.
Where are they keeping him?
I don't know exactly. I wasn't in on it. I think some of them have stopped trusting me. But you can bet they're keeping him near the gourmand. Our chef, Philippe, has an obsession with fresh ingredients. It'd be back in the members-only section, so you'll have to be careful. Don't be seen, and more importantly, don't let them see Ted in the open. It's guarded both at the lobby entrance and in the access tunnels leading from the main restaurant.
Anything you can do to help me? Because if it involves stealth, I'm gonna
I could
suck.
sponsor you as an honorary member, but I don't know that you've achieved the level of status that would gain the Society's approval. Perhaps if you were to gain some more notoriety on the Strip, we could get you in. Otherwise, you'll have to find some way to get inside quietly. It won't be easy, and it'll be harder still to get them out.
Ted's father is a wealthy man with resources. This should be easy to stop.
That may be true, but I wouldn't recommend it. He's built a reputation, and it isn't for calmness and impartiality. He's not what he looks like. They call him Hurricane Heck. The man built his empire by hiring mercenaries to drive off the competition. Lately, he's been attacking our Brahmin suppliers so he can take over their business. He's the sort to pound in a nail with a wrecking ball. If you give him the whole story on this, he'd be liable to raise the entire hotel. And God knows what he'd do to the rest of the Strip.
Wouldn't they punish him for deception?
They might, but to him, the legacy of returning to the old ways is worth his own life. I don't think he expects it, though. I don't either. Nothing is more important to the Society than being on the cutting edge of New Vegas cuisine. Mortimer's idea will appeal to that need. He just has to get them over the taboo.
Okay, well, I can't really get out of this conversation. So, goodbye.
Let's plan on meeting again as soon as... Wait, did you hear something? Were you followed?
No.
Get me.
Sorry, Lily. Alright. Oh, they killed him. Well. It's just, yeah, there you go. Yeah, we gotta go. Gotta get out of here.